Heyo.
Hi.
Let's play some games.
Let us play some games. Yes.
Today.
Yes.
Today we are going to start with Pokemon Black. This was the one I grew up with. Well, I mean, I grew up with, like, Red and Blue, and then Silver. Then I had a period where, I kind of skipped Gen 3. I didn't get back to it until, some years later. But let's see, then I played Pokemon Pearl, and I was pretty hyped about how, Pokemon Black and White looked. And it looks like they have, like, this massive story compared to the others. Alright, Pokemon Black! I love the aesthetic of this game. Let's go ahead and get started.
My favorite generation.
Oh! Wrong button. There we go, new game.
Worst generation.
Hello.
Oh, hey! What's going on?
Hello.
But I see you're playing Pokemon Black. It's very progressive of you.
Wow, really? Give me just a second. Gotta turn the volume down a bit, because it is kinda loud. Actually, hold on. Let me find a better solution. Give me just a second. There we go. Now I can hear you guys better.
Yay.
Alright. So... let's begin. Hi there! Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Juniper. Everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. He's a baby!
Yeah.
That's right. This world is widely inhabited by mysterious creatures called Pokemon. Pokemon have mysterious powers. They come in many shapes and live in many different places. We humans live happily with Pokemon. Living and working together, we complement each other. We help each other out to accomplish difficult tasks. Having Pokemon battle one another is particularly popular, and it deepens the bonds between people and Pokemon. And that is why I research Pokemon. Well, that's enough for me. Could you tell me about yourself? I like the designs of the trainers you get to play as. I'll go with the boy.
Yeah, I will admit, the black and white trainers look nice, but I have mixed feelings about the black and white 2 trainers.
Yeah, I could see that, yeah. I'll just go with my usual stream trainer name of Remy. Your name is Remy. So your name's Remy. What a wonderful name. Well then, I'm going to introduce you to your 2 best friends. This young man is Sharon. He can be a little difficult, but he's a very honest person. This young woman is Bianca. She's a little flighty, but she works very hard. So we have a Neji and Rock Lee kind of relationship between these two. You have a genius and you have a dumbass hard worker.
One thing that I was always confused about in the anime is that the anime has Black and White's Bianca, like, you know, this version before she became Juniper's assistant. But Black 2 and White 2 Charon, where he's the gym leader?
I guess that's supposed to imply that Sharon was, like, slightly older?
I guess, yeah, in the anime.
Let's see. I think you three have potential, so I'm going to give you a very, very important Pokemon. Remy, the moment you choose the Pokemon that will accompany you on your journey, your story will truly begin. During your journey, you'll meet many Pokemon and people with different personalities and points of view. I really hope you find what is important to you in all of these travels. That's right. Befriend new people in Pokemon and grow as a person. That is the most important goal of the journey. Let's go visit the world of Pokemon. Oh, right. I almost completely forgot about that. Gen 5 actually has a season system in place.
Yup, it's every month.
Yeah, so like right now it's autumn. This is at the beginning of March. So when April comes around, it'll be winter. Remy, I heard from Professor Juniper. We can have a Pokemon? What's keeping Bianca? Ah, am I a little late again? Sorry! Bianca, I've known for 10 years that you have no sense of time, but seriously. Today's the day we can get a Pokemon from Professor Juniper. I know, sorry Remy, sorry Sharon. So, where are the Pokemon?
Is it Sharon or Karen?
Let me check.
I've seen some people pronounce it Karen because of Karen.
Actually, let me check.
Hey, while you're doing that, since you mentioned seasons, how's the weather for you guys?
It's windy
well-
as hell over here.
I just got done shoveling and plowing like a foot of snow because we're getting like a massive blizzard and it's still snowing.
Yeah, we got a blizzard last night.
Yeah.
There's snow everywhere.
Nah, it was just raining like hell where I am. Let's see.
Marky?
Japanese pronunciation is Charon. So, Charon. So it was supposed to be with a CH sound.
Oh. So, you missed the opportunity of naming your character Hilbert.
Yeah, Hilbert is the, canon name for the
Yeah,
protagonist.
the canon name of this character.
Alright.
It's also the first time that, neither protagonist... First time since Generation 2 that neither protagonist... Actually, no, because protagonists showed up in Chris showed up in Gen 2 anime, never mind. This is the first time ever that, neither game protagonist shows up in the, anime.
Yeah. They were delivered to Remy's house, so Remy gets first pick. Naturally.
Awesome.
Alright, so I get first pick of Pokemon. The Pokemon are waiting for us inside that gift box. Okay, Remy, you go first and take a peek at the gift box. I want to meet the Pokemon right now. Alright. Let's
Like
open
how
it up.
Bianca's character is being impatient, yet Charon's the one being impatient in this cutscene.
Let's see. I've brought 3 Pokemon, one for you and one for each of your friends. Please settle your choices politely. Enjoy your Pokemon, Professor Juniper. So, this game has an interesting setup. It's not just a matter of you pick a Pokemon and your rival picks the weakness of that Pokemon. No, you get 2 rivals in this game. So you have one that picks your weakness and one that you're the weakness of. Alright, so we are introduced to the grass type, Snivy, the fire type, Tepig, and the water type, Oshawott. To go with what I got my first playthrough of this game when it came out, I'm gonna go with Tepig.
Oh, your favorite of the 3.
And everybody's...
Imagine not picking Snivy. Imagine not picking, like, the epic smug grass snake. And this is coming from me, the guy that always picks fire.
Alright. I have Tepig.
Be friends.
And my favorite
Bacon.
joke when they actually, like, revealed what the Pokemon were, it's bacon that cooks itself.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll take this Pokemon. Sharon, that one's yours. Hey, how come you get to pick out my Pokemon? Oh, never mind. I wanted Oshawott from the start anyway. I'm gonna name it Revolver.
Because you like, Tepig, I'm gonna tell you something. Bianca has an Emboar in the anime.
Oh, neat. Everyone has chosen a Pokemon, so that's that. Hey, I know. Let's have a Pokemon battle. Wait, here? Honestly, Bianca, even though they're still weak Pokemon, you shouldn't have Pokemon battles inside a house. Don't be a worrywart. These little ones are weak, like you said. We have to let them battle so they'll get stronger. I mean, that logic checks out.
This is also a thing that I've noticed about the anime. This isn't about Gen 5, but it's about like Gens 7 and 8, so what they'll likely do for Gen 9 is that through the anime, they give a canon choice for each generation.
Makes sense.
Because in the anime, Kukui has an Incineroar. He only has that in the games if you chose Rowlet.
True.
So, the games, the canon pick is Rowlet. And in the anime, Leon has Rillaboom, so the canon choice for the game protagonist is Best Boy Inteleon, and I will hear no arguments.
Fair point. Alright, it's settled, Remy. Get ready for a Pokemon battle.
I think in the manga it's a little bit different because I think Hilda has Emboar.
Yeah, White has Tepig in the manga.
I like Bianca's theme.
'Cause I was gonna say, I always see Hilda drawn with Emboar, so it's like,
Yeah,
okay. It must be the manga adaptation.
Yeah,
then.
the manga, White has Tepig. So, yeah.
Oh. By the way, can we just point out the best update graphically that they added to this series because of this game? Idle animations!
Yeah, it's a shame that they didn't stick around longer, because Gen 6 jumped straight to 3D.
Yeah,
And it went all downhill from there.
I wouldn't go so
I
far.
don't.
No, I don't mean graphics. I meant like, yeah, I guess it.
And you even have the camera occasionally moving around just to keep it interesting.
I honestly don't mind some of the 3D models. I love that they made the Electros floating and a lot more fluid. And, you know, some of the other Pokemon got great 3D models. Like, a lot of flying types are now flying in their models, as they should be.
Except Wingull, which just glides.
I mean, to be fair, that's that's flying, but with style.
It's T-posing with slight movement.
Wingull.
Technically, if any bird glides, does that mean it's always T-posing?
Yeah. It's like that whole thing of like Gyarados, shut your mouth. It really shouldn't, because shutting its mouth takes effort. Its mouth being open is what's the resting state. It's like sloths. How sloths, the hands in the resting state are gripped, and it actually takes effort to open their hands.
Ah, just shy of Tepig getting a level.
Yep. Pokemon on both sides did their best. You got $500, so you got...
Yeah, that's called copium, Bianca.
Also, holy crap, that is a mess. I'm surprised the TV is still intact.
I mean, it was on before, and now it's off, so either it's unplugged or it's fucked.
Good point.
You know what? You know what's Nintendo stroking their own ego? The Wii is completely undamaged.
Fair point, fair point.
Actually, not only that, it's still on, because the front is still blue.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So
No,
it's
the
like,
Wii is completely untouched.
I mean, if you think about it, Nintendo products are extremely durable, so I mean...
True.
What?
Wow. Remy, you're gonna be an awesome trainer someday, I could tell. No doubt.
Already?
Bianca, would you take a look around? Whoa, what happened?
I
Wow.
love that this is the only time in the games that a Pokemon battle indoors actually has any effect on the environment.
Pretty much, yeah.
Gilbert and Sharon put their finger to their nose, not it, and then leave Bianca to clean up.
Hey, John. Yep, Tepig first. Wow, Pokemon are amazing! So little, but so strong. I'm so glad I get to have a Pokemon. Oh, sorry about your room, Remy.
It's okay. I'm only gonna be grounded for the next 15 years.
You are completely hopeless. Here, I'll restore your Pokemon for you. Remy's Pokemon needs to be fixed up too. There have to be like some first aid classes or something that everybody has to learn in order to heal their Pokemon.
Yeah, it's
Step
called
1, spray Pokemon. Step 2, dispose bottle. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, Charon, how about you battle too? With all you know, I'm sure you could battle without turning the room into a disaster area like I did. At least she acknowledges it.
It's like the Pokemon Ranger series.
I just
believe you're-
realized something. This place is pretty much a pigsty now. How
Hey!
fitting.
I believe you're right. It'll be no problem for me to keep the room from getting any messier. Besides, it's not fair if you two are the only ones who get to have fun battling. It's decided. You'll be my opponent in our first Pokemon battle. Let's see what you can do, Oshawott. Or, sorry,
Yeah,
Revolver.
You should really have classes to be a trainer. I mean, that's basically what the Pokemon Ranger series does. The first game that takes place in Fire, you write a letter to one of the ranger-based head, and he gives you a test on the streets. But then in the next game, and from that point onwards, it's canon that you have to go to a specific school to become a Pokemon Ranger.
That is true, yeah.
Which, it makes sense, you know? You're basically becoming a cop. Obviously, you would need, to learn the law.
And by that you mean learn how to spin the stylus in circles.
Pretty much. Ooh, I got a crit.
I mean, that's just those are just lessons that we see. There's probably a lot more to their job.
Yeah, like how to handle visitors who won't stay on the trail.
Sorry, Charon. It looked like that revolver was shooting blanks.
Speaking of...
You know, he might have lost the battle, but you didn't have to make fun of his masculinity like that.
Really? Anyways. Speaking of Shadows of Olmia, a question, there's a thing that I've always been curious about, because, when your character goes to their old school to be, the visiting ranger for, when you're basically a now professional going in to talk to the students, a student asks, "Do you wear pajamas?" And the teacher says, "Okay, no, that's enough of that." What was that line in the original version? Because that question seems so innocent.
Oh, man.
What kind of pajamas do you wear? No, we'll have none of that.
I would guess something about lingerie.
Probably.
Either that or he sleeps in the raw. Some people do
God.
I mean, I wasn't going to say it, but...
Although, the lingerie question would only work if you're playing as Kate. It would not work if you're playing as, what's his name? Nathan?
I made a strange blunder in my first battle, but this feeling I have. I'm finally a trainer. But first, we'd better go apologize to your mother about this messed up room. Yeah, no, seriously, I cleaned it like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, let's apologize to her and then leave on an adventure so that way she can clean it herself again.
It's so much easier to remember the names of the protagonists from the first Rangers game because their names are Selenite and Lunik. Or Selenite and Lunik, and Selenite has a Plusle, so it's very sunny. Lunik has a Minun, who's very moody. So it's literally like the sun and the moon.
I'm very sorry about all the trouble, ma'am. Well,
Hold on, they have illegal Pokemon because Minun can't learn Moody.
You know what I meant.
Well, we can clean up. Cleaning up? Oh, no worries. I'll take care of it later. You're idiot kids for fighting in there in the first place, so obviously we can't trust you with cleaning up the room yourselves.
Look, you guys thought it was a good idea to fight in there. I'm not gonna trust you guys with bleach.
Shouldn't you be on your way to meet Professor Juniper? Yes, thank you. Please excuse us. Come on, let's go thank Professor Juniper. I'll be waiting in front of the Pokemon Research Lab.
Now, I love Bianca. I'm just gonna bring this up because we're about to meet him. I love Bianca's dad in the anime.
Oh, Bianca's dad. Oh, wait,
He
I
is
gotta
such
go home
a
first.
He's such a fucking zany character.
Thanks for having us
Like-
over.
How the anime handles the scene where Bianca's dad relents is that Ash battles him with a bet that if Ash loses, Ash will have to return home the pallet.
Oh, yeah.
The guy just fucking busts out a 30-foot scarf and sends out a Darmanitan. And just starts acting like a goddamn superhero.
My
The
Remy.
man just turns into a goddamn Power Ranger.
Pokemon battles are so lively, aren't they? I could hear the Pokemon's cries clear down here.
Because it's Unova, Ash, of course he loses, but I think that's when Elesa actually comes in and talks to Bianca's dad.
Yeah. That sure reminded me of my first Pokemon battle.
You know, you saying, like, comparing him to a Power Ranger kind of makes sense, given how this is where PokeStar Studios happens.
Oh, that's
You know
right.
what?
At least in the
Very
second
fair.
game, though. In the
That's
sequel,
very
though.
fair. That's very
Let's
fair,
see.
but yeah. Like, the guy just becomes a fucking anime pro tag or some shit.
Come on, Ryder.
I need to find a picture of him now. Pokemon.
Just
I
have
need to
somebody
find-
with a freaking Venonat-shaped helmet. Your Pokemon is looking great. Now, if you're going out, don't
here
forget.
it is. Here's the fucking frame I was talking about. I'm gonna post it in the Pokemon channel.
Don't forget your cross transceiver. It's totally not a discount Apple Watch.
Alright, guys, check the Pokemon channel in like a few seconds because I'm posting a picture of this man. Look at this fucking frame!
All right. Let me take a look.
Look at this man!
That actually
You
looks
see
pretty
what
epic.
I mean?
That actually looks pretty epic.
Like, the guy's apparently supposed to be a mild-mannered businessman at some point. He's totally a superhero XB.
All right. You're going to thank the professor too, right? Better get going, honey. All right, and we still do not have the freaking running shoes yet, so, down goes Bianca. I like the P-Doves fluttering off. That actually is a nice touch.
It is a nice touch, and it's made better by the fact that if you play this game at night, it's Woobats instead.
Ooh. Oh, here's Bianca's dad, speaking of which. No, 1,000 times no! But I'm a good trainer who got a Pokemon and everything. I can totally go on an adventure.
I even picked the best starter and everything. Okay, enough of that.
Oh,
It's the second best. No, it's the third best, actually, because I like Tepig.
oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'll be waiting for you in front of the lab, okay? Wow.
I'll be honest, my opinion of Oshawott changed thanks to Legends Arceus, because I think its Hisuian form is really cool.
Oh yeah. I would say okay, yeah. Oh, that's the wrong
Where are
way.
you going?
I was so absorbed with the conversation I didn't see where I was going.
Come on, the lab is this way, dumbass.
Okay, let's go meet the professor. I'm so used to the other games also where the professor's lab is like the next town over. Hi there.
That was only a quick.
Wait,
that
the
was
next
only
town
a mini-
over?
Yeah, no, seriously. That happened in Gen 4 and it happened again in Sword and Shield.
No,
It-
I get that, but it's like,
Only happened
you're so
3
used to
times.
it, but it only happened in 2 games. Although
No,
I guess I
it-
can see it in your...
Three
No, it
times,
happened in
3
2 or
times.
3 games actually.
Guys, 3 times. Because Pokemon X and Y
I was going to say, yeah.
Although he's not the next town over, he's like 3 towns over.
Let's see.
But I mean, in your case, you only just played well, never mind.
Hi there. I've been waiting for you young people. Let me introduce myself again. My name is Professor Juniper. We know your name. God, Sharon, you kind of sound like an asshole just then. How come, Sharon?
So do you have a bag of chips there?
They better not be pork rinds.
What
What the hell? I swear to God, I mute this thing and sometimes it still goes through. Like sometimes sound goes through. I don't know what's going on with this, but whatever.
You know what? It would be fun. It would be very MSO if he bought pork rinds just so he could co-com on the stream and eat them. It would be. Don't lie. Don't lie, Rick.
Don't ask
That
what
is
happened to
something
you.
you would
Hey,
do.
Silver, don't ask what happened to your Tepig.
Like I said, it's very much a you thing.
Come, Sharon. This is not a time to take things lightly. Today's a day to remember always, so it's best to behave with some formality. That being so, once again, my name is Professor Juniper, and I am researching when and how the creatures called Pokemon came into existence.
I love how she's like the historian professor. She's the professor who studies like the history of
The history of the Pokemon universe, yeah.
Yeah, because we've had breeding. We had a reproduction professor with Elm, a habitats professor with Birch, and an evolutions professor with Rowan. So now we have a history professor. Later on, we'll have a mythologies professor with Sycamore.
And I guess Oak was just a general knowledge professor?
It's just general knowledge.
much,
Then we
yeah.
have a combat professor in Kukui, the worst professor, and then we have
the gimmicks professors for
Wow, the
I
worst
think the
professor,
rest of the
yet he's
series.
the one professor that has like, you know, he does like 2 different things. He's not just a professor. You know, like how the gym leaders, they have like a job aside from being a gym leader. He's like the one professor that has a job outside of being a professor.
Oh yeah.
yeah, but no one knows that that's his job because
Actually, shit, I shouldn't have said that because it would have been funny it would have been funny playing into the idea that, you
Yeah.
know... Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
unusual. You've already
hate the anime so much for that because of that gag. Because his own wife doesn't know that he's the Master Royale. Woman, you married this man. How do you?
Dude, imagine his wife like going to the Mask Royale trying to have an affair.
Like,
Oh right.
Like, trying
This
to...
is where I give
really? Like they had a wedding in the anime. You got married with this man on screen. How the hell have you not picked up on his mannerisms yet? It's not like he changes his personality when he puts on the mask. He's still Kukui. He still behaves like himself.
Alright. So I have the nickname for my Tepig.
Chohakai.
Chohakai, the pig general featured in Journey to the West.
Are you gonna name him? Oh, right, we should probably check Chohakai's nature.
When I get the chance, yeah.
Yeah. So, pretty much after Juniper leaves, you can do that.
Yep. Pokedex?
As you know, we gotta do that just in case you lose the ROM and MSO needs to fix it.
Oh, yeah. Alright, nice work, Sharon. You've already studied Pokemon extensively, haven't you? Still, let me explain everything from the beginning, for everyone's sake.
Sorry, MSO, you're just our mechanic now.
Pretty much.
The Pokedex is a high-tech device that automatically records the Pokemon you encounter. So, I want you 3 to visit many places and meet all of the Pokemon in the Unova region, which, if I remember right, at this point, is like 550 or something?
Oh, no, in this game it's mostly just the Unovan Pokemon.
Well, yeah, but I mean, taking into account the post-game
It
and...
means like the national dex and everything. Like,
Yeah.
how big is the Pokedex at this point?
Yeah. I'm actually gonna check. I'm going to check.
let's see, meet all the Pokemon in the Unova region. This is my request. Remy, Sharon, Bianca, you'll go on an adventure to complete the Pokedex, will you not? Sure thing. Okay.
No, that sounds boring.
I mean, yes, Professor. Thank you very much. Because of you, I can become a Pokemon trainer exactly as I've always wished. All of you,
So-
thanks.
In Generation 5, by the end of Generation 5, we had 649 Pokemon.
Okay, so I was off by 100.
Nice.
This is counting Genesect. This is counting the mythicals in Genesect, Meloetta, Keldeo, and Victini, though.
Next, I need to teach you how to meet Pokemon. Please meet me at Route 1, okay? Alright. Since the professor asked us, it's okay to go on an adventure, right? I can explore, maybe find out what I want to do in life.
It's gonna be so long before we get another party member.
I think I'd like that. Yeah, of course. We can travel however we want while we complete the Pokedex.
Alright, I gotta ask.
There we go. Okay, I've got free control. So
Are you gonna use temp party members until we get to the point where we can get the actual party members?
might have to. All right.
Yes,
Summary.
not.
Quiet nature.
Alright, let's scroll over. Go to the left.
Okay. Special attack is up. Speed is down.
That's actually a good nature for this line because they're not particularly fast anyways.
Yeah, but they're mostly physical, aren't they? So it's
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no. I think I remember Embor being okay. Yeah, leaning physical, but his special attack is also pretty good.
Let me check the base stats. I've
Let's
gotten
see.
so used to having to have the base stats open because of not Legends Arceus, because of Violet.
All right.
Yeah, bad note. Its special attack isn't bad. It's a special attack of 100.
So it just leans more into physical attack.
Yeah, it just leans more into physical, but like, still not particularly bad, and that's gonna be helpful.
So basically,
you don't
Embor
get
is the tank of the group.
You don't get a physical fire move for a while.
Yeah.
You have like Ember until you have Ember level 7, and then your next fire move is level 15. So until like the second gym.
Yeah, and then after that, it's not until like the 5th or 6th gym that I get Heat Crash.
Yeah, Heat Crash, and then you get Flamethrower level 43, and that's your last fire move for the rest of the main story, because there's no way you're getting Flare Blitz, because that's level 62.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. And what did the professor have to say? She asked you to complete the Pokédex. I can't believe it. Well, actually, I can. I already knew she was going to ask.
You can barely clean the toilet. How can you go on the journey?
I mean, that kind of reminds me of that one Pokemon short where this little girl wants to go on an adventure, but the mother's like, absolutely not, and then a dish breaks.
Oof.
I forget what that one,
I think that's one of the Twilight Wings ones?
No. Twilight Wings was all about, like, Unova. This one
Galar.
was like a bunch of various shorts.
Galar.
It was from the same line of shorts with the Slugma house.
Oh.
Ah,
Oh, yeah, no, that's, Twilight Wings is about, Galar.
that's about Galar.
Because
Galar.
Twilight Wings was supposed to be a reference to the Corviknight.
Yeah, but it's all about the Galar, like, gym leaders and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, let's see. That's why I brought you, 3 of these town maps. Take them with you.
I love the reaction to the Twilight Wings one, which is like supposed to be a battle between Leon and Raihan. There's just a kid on the fucking field. Everyone's screaming, "Get off the fucking field!"
How'd the kid even get on there?
Good question. Better question is how the fuck the kid survived being stood right in the middle of a kaiju battle.
I'll take good care of it. And one for you too, Bianca. Thank you so much. As for your
So
room,
this
Remy,
is-
or what's left of it, no need for any of you to worry. I'll take care of tidying up. Okay, Remy?
This is the first generation where you can have as many key items registered as you want.
Yes, and it is so liberating. Just
And then they
as many of
abandoned
any
that.
item as you want, really.
And then they abandoned that in Gen 6.
I
Have
hope,
the D-pad key item.
I hope that in addition to Pokemon, you'll find lots and lots of places you like in the Unova region, and become wonderful adults. Have a great trip. If I use the town map,
I
I'll
have-
always know where I am. That's certainly helpful. Shall we head to Route 1? The professor's waiting.
I have a thing I want to bring up. I'm gonna wait until we get to the next town and meet him.
I think...
Actually, I have two things to bring up, because both the things I want to bring up about the anime can be brought up in that town, because both of the characters I want to talk about are introduced in that town.
Bianca says if we're starting a journey together, she wants us all to take our first step at the same time.
Oh fuck, I don't have a lozenge. This example I'm gonna give is gonna be painful.
Hey, Remy, let's all take our first step on Route 1 together. This kind of reminds me of the first Lord of the Rings film, where Sam realizes that, hey, if I take another step, I'll be the furthest from home I've ever been. It's a nice sentimental scene.
God.
1, 2. Aww.
I was so the meme you posted in the
1,
Pokemon
2,
channel.
step, wild encounter.
Oh, I wonder...
The meme you posted in the Pokemon channel, like, I felt like such an idiot when I realized what Rousey's shaped like.
Wait, you never knew?
I didn't know until he showed up. Because I didn't notice that it was shaped like him.
Oh, I wonder what will happen. Isn't this so exciting? It sure is. Come on, the professor's waiting.
To be fair, I think most people would be too busy being concerned with, Nobunaga having a fucking Zekrom to notice that Rousey is
man,
shaped like
Pokemon
Arceus.
Conquest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too many people. People would have been too concerned with Nobunaga of all people getting a fucking god of lightning.
I mean, to be fair, that's
that
kind of par for the
shaped
course
like
for
Arceus.
Nobunaga.
Yeah.
Professor Juniper, sorry to have kept you waiting. Oh, now that everyone's here, I'll explain. The Pokédex's pages update automatically whenever you meet a Pokémon. Moreover, it's set up so that you obtain even more information when you catch a Pokémon. To make this clear, I'm going to demonstrate how to catch a Pokémon.
I just realized.
It's a rat! Oh, shit!
Nobunaga.
Oh, rat!
His name is Nobunaga, and he uses dragon types.
Yep. I think, there was this one anime...
He's late, but
I think there's this one anime that's actually based on, like, the oldest literary scroll in Japan. And, the anime depicts Nobunaga as a sparrow.
Huh.
And it's something about the difference between him, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and Ieyasu Tokugawa. It was like, one was a monkey, one was a tanuki, and then Nobunaga was the sparrow.
Yeah.
And I think it was something like, shoot, what was that thing? It was something like, a story to depict their different reactions to a situation. One of them was, if the sparrow does not sing, then I will persuade it. The other was, if the sparrow does not sing, I will pay it. And then Nobunaga's response was, if the sparrow does not sing, I will kill it.
I thought it was wait for it to sing, not persuade it to sing.
Or, yeah, it was something like that. I couldn't remember the full details.
Yeah, the one valued peace, one valued wealth, and one valued violence.
Yep. Huh. Did you see that just now? Here's how it goes, step by step. First, reduce the Pokemon's HP. Pokemon that still have all of their energy are difficult to catch. If you can, use your Pokemon's moves to make the Pokemon you want to catch fall asleep, or paralyze it. And to wrap this up in the best way, I have a gift for you. Some Pokeballs.
Break the Pokemon's spine. That way it'll be easier to catch.
Now I'm just imagining one of the Pokemon just dressed up like Bane from The Dark Knight.
Yes!
No.
The bat is broken!
Alright. Pokeballs are used for catching Pokemon and for carrying the Pokemon you catch. And going on ahead, I'll be waiting for you in Accumula Town.
I love Kim Let Down's music so much.
I think a lot of people do, and it's because of that one video.
I liked it before I knew about that video, though.
It's one of those where, like, the video kind of brought my attention to it. Like, at the time, I liked the music, but then the video helped me, like, appreciate it.
So, I might as well bring this up now.
What?
Because, that way you can do this voice for Getsy's.
Oh, yeah.
The voice that the anime gave Getsy's. Give me a sec, I want my vocal cords.
He sounded like this. Even the most generic, raspy villain voice ever.
I forget. I'm just trying to speak through
Basically,
the
he sounded
dialogue.
like he smoked a pack of cigarettes every day of his life.
It really does.
Yeah, how the anime handled N and Getsy's is that it was after Getsy's schemes to try to get one of the legends. It was that Getsy's released Zekrom, but Zekrom rejected N.
Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. We have a Yorkie.
Yeah, we do. Which I actually liked that. Because they weren't gonna do the story of the games, it's that instead the legendary that Getsy's got for N rejected him because he wasn't the true king.
Alright, and let's see. Now...
And that led N to sort of shake himself from Getsy's influence and go on a journey.
And through that journey, yeah, okay, that makes sense,
Yeah. N's
One,
like, okay, why was I rejected? N's like, okay, why was I rejected? I'm going to go on this sort of, I'm going to travel across Unova and try to figure out why I was rejected.
We got
And his travels to Unova, his finally being exposed to the outside world is what made him realize, no, Getsy's was wrong.
Let's see. It faces strong opponents with great courage, but when at a disadvantage in a fight, this intelligent Pokemon flees. Ah, yes. He who squeals and runs away lives to squeal another day. Can't think of a nickname to give the Lillipup, so I'm just gonna leave that.
Actually, oh, shit, never mind.
What?
I was gonna say Gulliver, simply because of,
Lilliput Island.
Lilliput is
I
a-
should have thought of that.
Well, that's actually a good one. I was gonna suggest Dudley because because of Tough Puppy. that old show.
Oh, didn't mean to press that. Okay, let's see what else we got. Running through the grass.
Only one other Pokemon on this route for now. It is not another Lillipup.
Yeah, I forgot that you have like a little mini contest with Bianca and Charon for getting the most Pokemon on this route. Back, and smack the bitch.
So...
It's
I have a
female
certain
dog
frog.
Pokemon, so technically it's a bitch. I just come in with a whole litter of puppies. One, two, three, puppy! This one's female, so I don't know if Gulliver would work.
Yeah, and I don't know any of the other characters from Gulliver's Travels, so yeah.
Yeah. I literally only know of, what was it? The Lilliput Island, the Giant's Island, and the island where, because he was away so long, in real time, but time flowed differently, the moment one of his men stepped on to... I might be confusing it with a Greek myth, actually.
Might be.
Because I think it was something like, because he was away for so long, one of his men stepped off the ship and literally disappeared into dust right on the spot, because time caught up with him and he just withered away immediately.
I'm
Oh,
not
right.
surprised that if those devils were real, Gulliver would still be in those islands.
Yeah.
Given how long it takes for your bones to turn to dust,
Yeah.
like he's still out there.
I think they also implemented it in one of those movies where it's like, okay, modern day, but it turns out the fairy tale places were real. I remember this.
It was a movie with Jack Black.
Oh, no. This one movie I was thinking of was a different movie. It was about the whole Jack and the Beanstalk story. And it was something like, because he was up there and then caught by the people in the Giants' Land or whatever. He was up there for like a week, but when he came back down, it turned out 7 years was passed. Okay, this one's a male, so I can definitely name this one Gulliver.
You're just catching an army of dogs like a meal.
Alright. Alright, do you want to compare which one of us has the most Pokemon with them? Yep. Wow, 4? That's awesome! Are you excited to have that many Pokemon with you? Incidentally, if you check your Pokedex, you'll see how many Pokemon you've found and how many you've caught. I'm off to Accumula Town. The professor is waiting.
Are you excited to have that many Pokemon with you? I can't hear you. All my dogs are barking.
Hello! How's everybody doing? You and your Pokemon are getting along great now, right? Oh, Professor! Right now I'm in front of Accumula Town's Pokemon Center. I'd like to show you around, so hurry on over, everyone. Okay, the Pokemon Center, right. Okay, see you.
We'll
And
go to
this-
Pokemon Center. Let's go to that house.
Well, I'm going on ahead.
You know the house.
We're here!
It's the house up the stairs. Or you could just go right to the Pokemon Center.
Oh. Sorry. Traveling with your Pokemon is truly one of the joys of being a trainer. Please, follow me. I'd like to show you the most important place for a trainer to know.
The joys of being your Navi.
Oh!
I said you can't say delay this time because I said it before the call ended.
You did, yeah. By the way, I do see this as an improvement to the Pokemon Center setup. The fact that everything is all in one room.
Yeah, it's how it always should have been.
Pokemon Center is a truly incredible... Actually, you know what? I'll speed through the text on this. Everybody knows what a Pokemon Center does.
It's funny that Final Fantasy did it way earlier when the inn also has the item store.
That is true. I believe that started in 4?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think 2 and 3 still had the inns as like separate from the item stores. There's the PC where we get to store items and Pokemon. It says someone's PC on the screen. Who is someone? Good question.
It's something you need to talk to at a specific time to get that changed, otherwise it doesn't change.
Yep. Kind of like how in the OG Red and Blue, we don't learn for like ages until we actually meet Bill. Now this is the Pokemart. It's a place to buy useful items and sell the ones you don't need anymore. That gentleman over there will help you with a smile. So let's wrap this up. I've given you the basics of being a trainer. Head on over to Novema Town. When you get to Stratton City, go and meet an inventor named Fennel. She's a friend of mine from long ago, and I'm sure she'll help you along your way. Best of luck. I hope your journeys prove to be the adventure of a lifetime. Ooh, what should I buy? Potions and Pokeballs are definitely important. Thinking... shopping!
So wait, he'll help you with a smile? Well, I know who Marnie should visit.
Wow, man. Sounds like something's going on in the plaza. Well, let's have a little look-see. Remy, come here a sec. Hmm? Oh god, PETA's here.
Oh no.
You know, maybe they'd be more effective if they chained themselves to the slaughter rail. If you know what incident I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The thing is, Team Plasma ain't near as bad as PETA.
My name is Getsis. I am here representing Team Plasma.
I'm here representing Team Plasma. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to talk to you about Pokemon Liberation.
Huh? What?
I'm sure most of you believe that we humans and Pokemon are partners. They've come to live together because we want and need each other. However, is that really the truth? I guess that perhaps we humans assume that this is the truth. Pokemon are subject to the selfish commands of trainers. They get pushed around when they are partners at work. Don't say with common sense, there's no truth in what I'm saying.
Yikes. No way. I don't know.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon are different from humans. They're living beings that contain unknown potential. Living beings from whom we humans have much to learn. Tell me, what's our responsibility towards these wonderful beings called Pokemon?
What could it be? Liberation?
That's right, we must liberate the Pokemon. And in order that will humans and Pokemon truly be equals. Everyone, I end my words here today. I end my words here. I end. By imploring you to discover a relationship.
And
Between people and Pokemon. The correct way to proceed. We sincerely appreciate your attention.
Excuse me, I'm gonna go gargle honey to deal
Remy,
with the
did you understand a
biggest-
single word he said?
not at all. It sounded like he had a smoker stop.
No, I was trying to make a joke like Sharon is saying that to, you know, your trainer. It's like, nope, not a word.
Excuse me while I go gargle honey because my throat has been damaged that much.
Actually, better yet, imagine Guess's voice as Hollywood from Two Stupid Dogs. Like he sees someone in their Pokemon. Oh, isn't that cute?
But it's wrong! God, I loved that cartoon as a kid.
I need to watch that.
Oh, it was so good back in the day. Oh, about that speech, what do you think we should do? Liberate Pokemon? That's not even possible. Then everybody just disperses.
Now, apparently, Berg was supposed to be in that crowd.
Huh.
Because Berg says that he was at the Akuma Town speech And Getty's speech made him devote himself even harder to Pokemon. But he's not in that crowd!
Your
He's not in
Pokemon.
that crowd!
Sorry. Just now it was saying, slow down. You talk too fast. What's this about Pokemon talking? That's an odd thing to say.
Karen, Pokemon can make sound.
Yes, they're talking. Oh, then you two can't hear it either. How sad. My name is N.
I would say that two dogs barking at each other would be having a conversation. I would say two Pokemon
Maybe.
screaming at each other would have a conversation.
My name is Charon, and this is Remy. We were asked to complete the Pokedex, and we just left on our journey. My main goal is to become the champion, though. The Pokedex, eh? So you're going to confine many Pokemon in Pokeballs for that, then. I'm a trainer too, but I can't help wondering. Are Pokemon really happy that way? Well, Remy, is it? Let me hear your Pokemon's voice again. Alright. So we are introduced to N. A Purloin.
Now, I love this detail about N. In this game, he only uses Pokemon that you can find in the general area.
I never noticed that. That actually is pretty neat.
He practices what he preaches. He will only use Pokemon when absolutely necessary, and will just catch whatever's around. And then immediately afterwards, he releases them.
That actually is pretty neat. Let's see. If I remember right, Purloin is Dark type?
Yeah, it's pure dark.
And there we go. Purloin is down. And that was the one Pokemon N had, and Cho Hakai leveled up. Yay!
Yep, it's the one Pokemon he had because they weren't gonna give him
Learned
a little
Ember!
Pokemon.
Yes! Cho Hakai learned Ember.
Yeah. But yeah, they gave N a Purloin because they weren't gonna give him a dog and a rat.
As long as Pokemon are confined in Pokeballs, Pokemon will never become perfect beings. I have to change the world for Pokemon because they're my friends. Huh. Strange guy. But I'm not going to worry about it.
Strange guy. Really handsome, though.
Trainers and Pokemon help each other out.
Whatever you do, don't go in the Ferris wheel with him.
Listen, I'm going on ahead. I want to battle the gym leader in the next town, Stratton City. Aim to battle gym leader after gym leader. The best way for a trainer to become stronger is to challenge the gym leaders in each area. Alright. Let's go ahead and recover at the Pokemon Center. I like that they also take the time to make, like, these little sprite animations.
Yeah.
Alright, and let's see what we can get from the shop. I've got a fair amount of money. I think I'll get some potions.
I mean, yeah, it's like we're gonna need the Pokeballs for a while.
Yeah, so stocking up on potions for now would probably be the best thing. Oh yeah, this area up here. If you look up here... Beautiful scenery and relaxing sounds. Oh man, I sure do love this place. Sure makes me feel happy. They do a lot more with the cinematics and the camera angles in Gen 5.
Yep, and now we go into the house.
Right, this one right here?
Oh, the one up top the hill, babe.
Sorry, because, I mean...
I'm questioning if you've ever been in that house now.
It's been a while since I've played this game, to be fair. Oh yeah, this house.
Yeah, talk to the pianist and the drummer.
Yep.
Should I play my favorite tune? Please listen to my music. And it will play, even if you play like that, even if you leave the house, it will only reset if you go into an area with different music.
Yep. And
It has...
there are a couple of other places in this game where they have that kind of setup, and it's really good.
I am waiting with bated breath to talk about Sky Gale Bridge.
The
song
bridge.
that-
Yes.
Yeah, how that song made me feel on my first playthrough, because that is a
Yeah.
feeling I will never forget.
Alright, I think I'll go ahead over to the next town, actually.
We got the time.
Yep.
So I have a cookie frog calling me, but I did want to leave with just this one really interesting idea.
Yeah?
Okay, I think I posted it way back when, but Riddler Coup basically dropped a hint that Megas were coming back in the Scarlet and Violet DLC.
Ooh.
But as we all know, when Game Freak comes up with a gimmick, they I'll wait.
Oh, don't worry. Remy! It's your mom. How are things? Are you and your Pokemon getting along and enjoying your journey so far?
But the fact you fully capitalized the name, it was like she was screaming at you like, Remy!
I needed to talk to you, so I called, but I'm going to hang up the X transceiver right now. Nobody expects the Mother Inquisition.
You'll never escape mom. You'll never escape the mom that Sugar Conway wants to bang.
I finally caught up with you, and look how far you've come already.
You know, the fact that you said that sounded like she's yelling at you, and the fact she's right here and says, "Oh, I finally caught up with you." I'm just imagining her being like, "What the hell is this I found under your bed?"
I thought I had that well hidden. Look, Mom, I had it.
I swear that's what it looks like. It's a magazine with Sabrina on the cover.
I mean, she's a movie star now.
I'm sorry, Hypno Whore Monthly? What is this?
So, a friend of mine showed me this one drawing he made. It featured a Gardevoir. Professor
God,
Juniper
that
said that
this
you...
one comic where Hilbert first meets N, and N is like, "Pokemon are our friends," and Hilbert's like, "No, they are our wives."
Yes, I remember seeing the video of that. And then you just find N in a bar drinking.
And he has like what, a little Oshawott or some little Pokemon
Temple.
next to him. But what was it?
It was a Temple.
That was it. Okay.
Professor Juniper said that you were probably headed for Strident City by now. I have another present for you, Remy. Try these on. Oh, is this where we finally get them? We finally get them! The running shoes.
You finally run! You best run!
Ugh. Let me read you the instructions. Hold the B button to run faster, yada yada yada.
Mom, you use those running shoes. Alright, now you have a 5-second head start. I'm just gonna play. I'm angry, but I'm gonna play fair. I'm gonna give you a chance to get out of here.
Okay. Well, now that's over. Anyway, as we all know with Game Freak, they like introduce a gimmick and then throw it in the trash right after, and they never reintroduce it. So
they kind of do. It's a bad habit of theirs.
Well, what I'm thinking is that, okay, I mean, I think I've drawn comparisons to this before in the Pokemon channel, but this almost feels like like a redo of Dynamaxing, because it's sort of like, see, because Dynamaxing only happens in one region because of, you know, Eternatus, and...
Well, the big thing about Dynamaxing is that not only does it like, buff the attacks, but it also doubles their HP.
I'm making a point with this because
Dynamaxing
they
only happens
terastallizing, because terastallizing can only happen in Paldea.
Makes sense.
So, but in the Teal Mask, we're going somewhere else. So...
Oh, good point, good point. I think I see where you're going with this, yeah.
Okay, but we already see... But we see Terra Crystals in Ogerpon's mask, alright? So what I'm thinking is... Ogerpon is basically the Calyrex of this generation. And the reason I say that is because Calyrex, when you bring him in raid battles, he creates his own Dynamax energy. He's blue instead of red. So I'm thinking that's what Ogerpon might do. And maybe what Ogerpon does is maybe he changes forms when he terastallizes. Or maybe some Pokemon, maybe not, maybe not, you know, Pokemon from Paldea, maybe some returning Pokemon do this, but maybe some Pokemon, you know, can change form when they terastallize or something. And it would kind of make sense.
Kind of like how some of the Gigantamaxes are?
Well, I'm not... I would... Yes and no, because with Dynamaxing, and regardless if it's Gigantamaxing or not, it only lasts for 3 turns, whereas terastallizing
lasts the rest of the battle until
you're knocked out. Right,
yeah.
like, you know, just like Mega Evolution, it lasts, you know, forever. At least, or until the battle ends, at least. So, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, it's kind of like a loose idea, really, but I'm thinking something like that's going to happen, because
they
can't just throw away, like, terastallizing, because you're in a different region. They have to do something, and I think
they have to do something with it.
Yeah, so I think this might explain it.
Or maybe there's, like, a pseudo-terastallizing scenario, like, okay, we may not be allowed to use a Terra Orb, but some of them can terastallize naturally, or something stupid like that?
I mean, terastallizing is a result of the crystals, though. But, actually...
I was curious where you were gonna go with this, because I was like, I don't think I'll bring back Mega Evolution after they shot it in the head in Gen 7.
Yeah. Although thinking about it now that I think about it, terastallizing is basically, it comes from the orb because there's a Terra Crystal inside of it, so you would still be able to terastallize, I think.
Good question.
Just based on that alone.
Good point.
I don't know. I'd have to look. I'd have to, you know, look that up again. But
oh, right.
Yeah, well,
I almost forgot to point this out. Quality of life change that they had for this game. I believe that is a freaking organize button. Yes.
Yeah,
we have a freaking organize button.
I really hate that in Gen 7, because they're done Mega Evolution, they made all these Pokedex entries for the Mega Pokemon demonizing what they went through.
Oh, God.
Well,
like,
not all of them.
This is not how you guys talked about last generation.
Well, some they did, some they didn't. It was kind of like a mixed bag, really. Like, with some of them, they suffer. With some, it's like, it's okay. With some, it seemed almost to happen naturally, like with Sableye. It seemed like nothing really bad was happening. In fact, it seemed almost like it was a natural occurrence with them.
So people still take those Sableye dex entries as, like, Goss was to why you should Mega Evolve, because they're like, oh, the crystal, like, pops out of its, goes so big it pops out of its skin. Like, it's a ghost. I doubt it feels pain from that. That gem wasn't even an actual part of its body anyways. That's the result of it eating gemstones.
Oh yeah, I have to post that, my own chart. You know,
like,
the thing that you did last, the thing that you
oh,
did
that
yesterday.
favorite Pokemon chart?
Yeah, I gotta post mine.
Yeah,
But,
I need to do the same.
Anyway, I have a Koki Frog calling me. Are we still good for, Salmon Run tonight?
Yeah, once I get back from work.
Alright, hopefully I don't get utterly
Hopefully you don't get
shafted
straight
like
up
I did.
slammed like you did last night.
Yeah, I might have to like plow and shovel if the snow keeps up like this, but it's probably not going to be that big a deal. But Forrest does his own rendition of yelling at cats. God, that's a classic video.
This little son of a bitch.
Alright, I'll talk to you guys tonight. Have fun with the rest of your stream.
Alrighty, later.
I
Oh,
know
this guy's
you're
got
a
lily
hero
pad.
now, Lance, but that doesn't mean you can go wherever you want.
Cat's gonna cat.
God, your breath reeks, Lance. God. I picked him up, you just turned to face me and breathed.
Maybe you need to wrap him up in a blanket, make him a burrito.
I've tried. It's the same reason I can't clip his nails. I cannot keep a grip on him with one arm.
Ah.
He's too squirmy. He will just break free immediately and claw my arm up in the process. It's why it's like, yeah, the day that I find out to clip his nails is the day I'm gonna need someone to come down here and hold his ass down.
Alright. There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
For now, I'm mainly using Ember because, hey, it's the one move I have that has stab.
Yeah, I hate it when people take the Pokedex entries, all the Pokedex entries as gospel.
People need to remember that Pokemon can be kind of bullshit.
Yeah, Pokemon can be bullshit. The Pokedex entries are very, very often contradictory. Like, the only ones that don't contradict themselves are the ones about the evolution process for Karrablast and the Shelmet, and the ones about the ghost types being murderers.
Suddenly a battle with Bianca.
Because those ones are consistent. But people just demonizing Mega Evolution because, well, the Gen 7 Pokedex says bad. Yeah, but the Gen 6 Pokedex says good. There's conflicting information, so I'm just gonna go with what I personally agree with. I mean, I still love how someone tried to defend this contradictory nature by saying, well, maybe the professors are just publishing their own works. Like, that's not how it works in the actual scientific community. These people would lose their licenses. You don't just publish your own works without getting them peer reviewed.
You'd be surprised how many people present information, like, or opinion as fact.
Yeah, but these are professionals. I expect better of them.
Yeah, no, seriously, professional people. There have been some professional people that have presented mere opinion as fact.
Hey. It still doesn't make it better.
It doesn't, really.
Because, like, the Pokedex is supposed to be... It's been supposed to be, God, what's a good, encyclopedia of animal information? It's basically supposed to be that, where it's your go-to for Pokemon knowledge. And it's so wildly inconsistent that it's not reliable. It's like getting your fucking science facts from National Enquirer.
Alright, healing up.
So yeah, picking up, but I looked up Terra Orbs once again, and what makes this different from Dynamaxing is that, yeah, I guess I was right in that you're basically taking, for all intents and purposes, you're basically taking the Terra energy with you, unlike with Dynamaxing, where it's basically like...
In the ground. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So, yeah, I guess terrestrializing wouldn't be a problem, but it still calls into question, like, you know, how or why Terra Raid battles or what have you would exist in the, like in the region. like in this region outside of, you know, Paldea, but
Okay, so I just had a realization on that topic.
What?
So you remember that rock stuff? Okay, this is in reference to Avatar: The Last Airbender, but you remember the thing about going to the Earth Kingdom? They meet King Boomy, and what was it? Sokka and Katara got caught by these rapidly growing crystals.
Oh, the candy rock rings.
Yeah, something like that.
Let us leave. Let us leave.
Not my cabbages!
He was the fucking best.
Let's see. Are you looking for the gym leader? He's not here. He could be in the trainer's school. If you want to go challenge him, please go find him. The trainer's school is not far from this gym. Alright.
Holy fuck! Look at what Clegg posted in the Fate channel.
In the Fate channel? Let me take a look. Oh yes! Saber Mech!
That is awesome.
I've seen pictures of a figure. I've never seen anyone actually do like a freaking cosplay of it.
oh, it's actually pretty cool.
It is amazing.
Oh, hey. I'm waiting to see it. I'm waiting to. Yep, there it is. Weavile is the absolute favorite.
Let's see. Training school.
Honestly, when Silver does his, maybe next stream or something, we can basically discuss what we like about our faves.
About our
I
what?
love we both chose Pokeballs that have something to do with the night, because you chose the Moon Ball, I chose the Dusk Ball.
Dusk Ball I have found insanely helpful.
Oh, it definitely
so
is.
Good. It is so good, especially when you live a life where you're busy during the day. The Dusk Ball is just so powerful.
Or if you're playing Pokemon Moon, where it's nighttime, where it's like, well, it's basically like time is shifted, where it's like if you'd play during the day, it's night.
Ah! Guess who has both Moon and Ultra Moon?
Ooh. I've only played, I think Base Sun. I've never actually played Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon.
It is better. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon are better.
I did notice that, yeah, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they definitely had more content. They definitely tied up loose ends.
I will admit, favorite
yeah,
regional bird being Hoot Hoot, there's actually a really funny reason for that. It's because my very first full-on shiny ever was a Hoot Hoot. And I got it while trying to hunt for Entei. Because I was basically going back and forth between New Barktown and the route that's right next to it. And I was going back and forth trying to lure Entei in there. And while looking, you know, I basically had a repel and just running through the grass because I figure, okay, you know, that'll make it so Entei will pop out and not anything basic.
That's why. That's the same reason why Venomoth is my favorite Gen 1 bug type.
So basically, you know, the repel wears off, I'm about to leave, and then a shiny Hoot comes out. And it was the first one I ever caught. It was really cool.
It's also why Serpents in the D&D game has a shiny Venomoth, because it's my favorite shiny. It's the first shiny I ever got.
Yay! This Ultra
funny
wants a
thing,
good
the
shot.
reason I chose Missingno for the Gen 1 Dark type, I genuinely do like Missingno, and the reason for that is it's not even because of the glitch you can do with it. It's because if you give it a rare candy, it becomes a Kangaskhan. So it's one less Pokemon you have to search the Safari Zone for.
I mean, fair.
I'm looking through your stuff so I can find something to judge you for. Pyukumuku!
I think that thing is adorable.
Pyukumuku is pretty cute. Okay, you know what? This is getting nowhere. I hate to say it. Timon, you're up.
It was Boomba!
I mean, theoretically, Tepig is. Think about it.
I was going to say, yeah. And Timo got all washed up. Okay, I'm gonna take the opportunity to...
This is distinctly. You could have gone to the dream yard and gotten your monkey.
My monkey.
Yeah, you could. I would honestly recommend you do that so you can be ready for the gym.
Yeah, first chance I get. Alright, switching to Joe.
I'm surprised that you said Glamora is your favorite Gen 9 poison type. That's not what I see get recognized much.
Glamora, you said it was rock poison type, yeah?
Yeah, rock poison. The reason why I don't see recognized much is because of how fucking rare the bastard is.
That and
I
how
think
freaking
it's
late
really
in the
cool
game
looking.
you find it.
Like I think it's really cool looking,
Yeah,
especially
it is
considering
really cool. It's
like
definitely
it's definitely
cool.
mysterious. It also matches the design of the ancient weapon in Kalos. Like it's definitely a cool
I
and
did
mysterious
see somebody
Pokemon.
point that out.
Gun tapes, flying tapes.
Alright, Purloin. Let's keep that one.
Bug. Of course, you got don't fuckle with the shuckle.
Never fuckle with the Shuckle. Alright, going for the stab damage, Ember. I still feel so bad for that joke I told a stream or two ago. That joke that my sister told me ages ago.
Grandpa!
What?
You love Grandpa, your favorite Gen 7 dragon?
It's adorable. It like comes down the mountain to play with kids, and if any of the kids get bullied, it basically just like destroys the bully's house. Like it's such an adorable grandpa dragon.
Grandpa Dragon.
What? Such an adorable arsonist.
No, nobody... I don't think anybody said that it uses fire to tear down the bully's house.
It says it burns down the bully's house.
Oh, okay. My bad. How does a freaking cat know water gun?
It used assist.
Oh. Still.
I can judge you for preferring Blitzel over Dynamo.
Wait, for preferring what?
Blitzel over
Blitzel
Dynamo.
over Dynamo
Oh,
in
Blitzel?
Gen... Yeah.
Right, because
I mean, the
you
only
like
thing I like about
Electros.
Dynamo is the shiny form, because for some reason the shiny form reminds me of Neon Tetras. You know, those little fish.
Yeah.
Plus,
Also,
I think Blitzel's cute.
Also, yes, Jeremy, my favorite Pokemon of all time is one I like.
Ah, right. After I heal up...
Let's go into the Dream Yard and let's get that, Grass Monkey.
Grass monkey. Grass monkey. That funky monkey. Grass monkey junkie. That funky monkey.
We're gonna need it. Like, what level are you currently at?
Cho is level 11.
Okay, Cho's good. Cho is, good. Especially considering we're gonna get him a bit more experience in here.
Alright, let's see.
Also, of fucking course your favorite Gen 8 poison type is the Weavile variant.
I mean, can you blame him?
Knowing him, no, I can't.
I mean, I would have gone with fighting if, you know, base Surfetch wasn't, you know, didn't exist.
Oh, yeah. And I have found
It's
out
kinda
the hard
funny because
way,
most of my
Surfetch
favorites from that
hits
gen
like a
come from,
fucking truck.
Come from Legends Arceus.
What was that, Remy?
I have found out the hard way, Surfetch hits like a fucking truck.
Also, you'll know. Also, if you really pay attention to this list, you'll notice a lot of my favorite Pokemon are the ones that utterly obliterated you when we played in Sword and Shield.
Oh shit, you're right.
I hate this.
Heat Rotom, a Surfetch'd.
Thankfully, no asshole fish.
I chose the other asshole fish instead.
Now I'm just imagining.
Or should I say asshole fish?
Now I'm just imagining MSO singing that Dennis Leary song and all his Pokemon joining in as a chorus. I'm an asshole, he's an asshole, he's an asshole.
Also, interesting, you picked King Gambit.
King Gambit is a pretty cool design.
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, who expected B-Sharp to get a friggin' evolution? And how you get it is pretty cool. Like, you basically have to beat, B-Sharps who lead packs of other Pawniards.
So basically you have
Like,
to assert
you literally
dominance.
have to assert your dominance in order to become the king.
Now I'm just imagining a B-Sharp T-posing.
Also, it is very effective against, it is ludicrously effective against, Iron Leaves. Or Iron Leaf, I mean.
Hey,
Wait, what were you trying
chose
to
level
say?
12.
In this screenplay, watch Remy ram his head into a wall against the flying gym leader because he forgets fighting is weak to flying again.
No, I've learned my lesson from there. So, for
Or
con...
electric gym leader.
For,
Electric.
oh yeah, for Gen 5, the gimmick form, the reason I chose G-Max Garbodor is because if you look at the design, you can see all these little, like, hints at details, like all these little toys and stuff.
Yep.
Like, they really, yeah. And
I
plus,
think-
I think, and
I
not
only
only that, I think that I think it's basically the perfect visual representation of this entire generation.
Oh, wow. Fuck you, man.
Just a mega pile of garbage.
Okay, where's my, where's that Pokecue I have? It's gonna need to go up someone's ass so far because it's poking out his mouth.
You can tell I just love riling him up like this.
Anyways, the reason why I picked G-Max Go for Gen 5 gimmick is because fuck all no, I will never give it any love. It belongs in hell, it will burn in hell, and I'll be the one to send it there.
Why do you hate it so much? Oh, I don't know.
I do know why. I do know why.
I don't know.
Design is ugly as sin, and it's the worst fucking Pokemon I've ever tried to use.
There's one thing Audino is good for, though.
That's really not a nice thing to say about Electros.
No.
It's just trying its best. It's a lamprey. Come on.
I'm insulting Audino, not Electros.
Yeah, and I don't know why the hell you hate it so much.
And your
Enough of that.
alcohol. 3, 2, 1.
Ah, easy. Come on.
Get rid of me that easily.
Also, Audino's also great signature move of Heal Pulse. So garbage.
I mean, if you're not playing, like, doubles or a multi-battle.
It's bad in
Like,
doubles.
it's literally a support move.
Ooh, defense curl.
Hell, I actually have two different forms of Clauncher. One for multi-battles where it knows Heal Pulse because it gets a boost.
Here's the thing.
I'll go ahead and get rid of Tail Whip.
When the fuck are you gonna use it? When the fuck are you gonna get into a double battle most of the time? Outside
When I
from
play online with the friends that I pretend to have.
Exactly. Nintendo
Yes,
Wi-Fi
my-
connection is down.
My friends
Wi-Fi
Meshach,
connection
Shadrach, and
is down for a
Abednego.
decade. What?
My friends Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego.
Yeah. All right. So the lady that you that did bow you, the one near those gates, that is the one with the monkey.
Huh. What was the first Pokemon you received? Tepig, really? Then Pansage could be a big help. Your Tepig does not do well against water-type Pokemon. Pansage! Monkey!
We're gonna dump this thing the moment we get Blitzle.
Alright,
The moment we get blitzers, the moment we have our permanent answer for electric types.
if it was a fire monkey, I would have named it Wukong, but what about a grass
Goku.
monkey?
Goku, because Solar Beam.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and for favorite paradox, I had to go with Iron Valiant, because even though I love the Scarlet paradoxes, I mean, Iron Valiant is not just a fusion of two Pokemon, it's a fusion of two Mega Evolutions.
That one is
Yeah,
true,
that is-
yes.
And it can
That is
turn its
pretty
arm blades into a fucking Darth Maul lightsaber.
Yes!
That is pretty
Like, seriously,
fucking
that's like one of the better, that's like one of the best designed ones.
Alright, let's see what we get. What nature is that Pansage?
Also, I chose favorite regional bug as Wurmple because Wurmple is basically
Ooh,
the
rash
first
nature.
time in Pokemon where the personal ID affects its evolution.
Huh, special attack up, special defense down. That's...
I mean, you picking Wurmple will make Giles very happy because Giles loves the shit out of Wurmple.
Well, I do think it looks really cute.
It's actually pretty even across the board. 18 attack, special attack, and speed. 15
That actually
defense
looks
and
pretty
special
good.
defense. That's
Yep.
actually not a bad setup.
It's such a shame that it sort of falls off later.
Gluttony for its ability though.
I think that's the only ability it can have to boot.
Fair enough.
Let me check Pansage.
Alright. I don't know if we can do anything else here other than hunt for, what's it called? Muna. No, not even that.
Yeah, no, not yet, because you need cut for that.
Alright.
Alright, so Pansage, yup, can only have Gluttony or Overgrow for the hidden ability.
Alright. Because I did a fair bit of battle, I'm gonna heal up again.
Are we gonna end the stream on trying to take down, Press? I had to remember his name.
Chohakai did level up a fair bit in there, so I think we've got time to do that.
Let's save, and then let's go in.
Right. Okay, gonna
Also,
go.
my favorite Gen 9 legendary being the Dark Firefish. I forget its name. That's not just because of its typing. It's because when you approach it, you know how when you approach the disaster Pokemon, they just like, they make a noise. With the fish, it says splashy, and I just think that's adorable.
All
Like
right.
this little big eye goldfish that like swims in lava is just like splashy.
All right. Yes, I am a gym leader of this town. You are? Right, so you want to challenge the gym. In that case, what was the first Pokemon you chose? Tepig. I see. It's weak against water-type Pokemon. I think you need to prepare to face that type. I'll be waiting for you inside. Now,
So,
this gym, I do like the gimmick in it.
I love this gym's gimmick in the anime, where it's a best 2 out of 3 one-on-one battles. Because it has 3 gym leaders, you face each gym leader in a one-on-one battle, and the side that gets 2 wins out of 3 is the side that wins.
Hello, I'm Clyde. I'm the guide for trainers challenging the Pokemon gym. We appreciate your challenging the gym. Take this to commemorate the occasion. We get fresh water.
And that's also why it was okay for Cheren to leave to travel with Ash, because generally they won't need the 3rd tiebreaker.
All right.
Generally, if someone can beat one of them, they can beat 2 of them.
Okay, let's see. One basic element of Pokemon battles is the relationship between types. If you choose Pokemon with effective types and effective moves, victory is just a step away. In this gym, you proceed by stepping on the switch with the type that is effective against the Pokemon type shown on the curtain. Ah, okay, so that's fire, so we step on the water switch.
Yeah, I like that. I like how the anime played around a lot with the fact that this gym has 3 leaders. So you have to beat all 3 to get the badge.
Care for a taste of battle? I'll serve up the first course.
We talk about the anime a lot. It's because that I fell off halfway through the Sinnoh anime, but I picked back up partway through the Unova anime.
I just realized I'm facing a waiter named Maxwell. So am I serving Maxwell's demons?
I thought you were gonna make a coffee joke. That would work. That would have worked because this is a cafe.
I mean, yeah, that too. I guess I was kind of forcing it with the Maxwell demon joke.
Oh, and favorite Ultra Beast? I went with Celesteela because, I mean, come on, it's a rock. It's pretty much a space shuttle made out of bamboo.
Yeah,
come on,
a
that's
reference
awesome.
to the Japanese story of Princess Kaguya, I believe.
Yep. Joe, who, the infant who crashed Earth in a bamboo ship.
I didn't mean to hit... Oh, no, it got me with Odor Sleuth. Okay.
Did you forget you have a minus speed nature?
I think I did. Idiot moment. Alright, and we beat Waiter Maxwell. What?
There's a
Ow!
million things I could. There's a million retorts I could have made to that if I wanted to be snarky, but nah.
Okay, let's see. Water curtain, so step on the leaf switch.
Also, I just bring up, I love how the cafe is run by the trio. Because they each bring something in.
Yep. And if I remember right, the gym leader
So
changes
what you're saying
depending
is the three
on
waiters
which...
bring something to the table.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, I see what you did there.
Because Silent knows where to find the best tea leaves. Chili knows how to cook, knows how to boil the water to perfection, and Cress, I believe it's that Cress knows
What
how
herbs
to
to
filter
season
the
with
water.
or something?
What?
What herbs to season with or use as garnish?
Oh, because that'd be Silent.
Or silent?
I believe it's that Cress knows how to filter the water the best to make it pure, to make it the purest it can be.
And then the fire one boils the water at just the right temperature, yeah.
Heck, he knows just the right temperature to boil the water. So they each bring something to the table with making their tea.
Alright, I gotta head off to work now.
Alright, we'll leave you to it.
Talk to you guys later.
Later.
Yeah. And in the anime, Silent is the strongest and oldest of the three.
Oof, that was a good fight. I think I'll take the chance to heal Cho right now.
And the one thing I can't like about the anime version of this gym is how Ash battled it.
Yeah, Ash has his... I mean, not just for being the pro tag, but just being Ash Ketchum. Ash has a lot of idiot moments when it comes to Pokemon battles.
Let me describe how...
Like, there was a joke, like, what was it? He had...
You like interrupting me today.
Sorry, like, my train of thought was like, okay, there was this one episode where I forget... I forget which water-type Pokemon he had, but it was like he encountered a
Oshawott.
Huh?
It was Oshawott.
It was an Oshawott? Yeah. And what was it? He encountered Moltres or something like that. He told Oshawott to use a water gun. Moltres just used its heat to freaking vaporize the water. And
I don't remember that, but I do remember. Look this up in the gym. It's that first Ash battled Cress. It was a battle between Painpool and Pikachu. Pikachu lost, despite having the type advantage and the level advantage, because you know this is a Pikachu that's been through 4 fucking regional championships. Then he faced Chili in a battle between Pansear and Tepig and won. And then Ash sent out Oshawott against Silence Pansage and won.
But no, the post I was thinking of was something like, it was Oshawott using a water gun, a fire-type Pokemon used its heat to straight up vaporize the water, and the look on Ash's face was like, the one time I use a Pokemon type advantage. The one fucking time!
I think that might have actually been the battle against Bianca's dad that I brought up before.
Might have been.
So remember that Ash got his shit absolutely shoved in by that man's dumb ass hand.
Yeah. Alright, there's Ember.
And this isn't even the worst of Ash in Unova. I'm gonna bring up the fact that Ash, when going up against Alyssa, only brought one Pokemon. When it was knocked out, Alyssa didn't kick him out of the gym and tell him to come back with a full team. Alyssa let him leave and go get more Pokemon.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta be the compassionate one, so, yeah.
There's no compassion. Ash was an idiot. He should face the consequences. It's not that he forgot his other Pokemon. He purposely left them behind because his entire strategy revolved around this one Pokemon. And Alyssa's like, okay, you know what? I'll let you go get your other Pokemon. So dumb. So dumb.
Alright, Waitress Tia. I can't imagine anyone with the name Tia without thinking of Queen Tia from Mega Man Star Force. And there we go. Alright, before we go any further, I need to heal Cho. Oh, I have an X defend. I forget when I picked that.
Granted, some of the gyms were really good battles for Ash. I bring up him beating Skyla through an evolution. Because in the anime version of Skyla was an absolute bitch. It's that she got so tired of running the gym instead of getting to fuck around in her plane. She came up with air battles, where she would imagine how the battle would go and rule based on that.
Oh yeah, I think they actually went along with that in this game, and I think Oras?
Nope. You're thinking of sky battles, which are completely different, but Chugga got them mixed up.
Oh.
So I can see why you did.
I'm chilly.
It's not that she would only battle Pokemon who could fly. It's that you would show her 3 Pokemon, and she would, in her head, measure them up based purely on their typing and how they look against her 3 Pokemon, and decide whether you win based purely on that. No actual battles, no actual strategy, just what she thinks would happen.
Alright, so I will be facing Cress.
And Ash had... Silent tried to prove to her that was wrong, but he lost. Ash then stepped up and beat her ass. And she finally admitted, okay, maybe my system was... No, do not open with Son Goku.
Wait, not open with Son Goku?
Because he doesn't open with his monkey. But he opens with his Lillipup.
Oh, right. Okay. In that case, let us engage.
I love the anime version of Bryson. How he's not only a gym leader,
But he's like a martial artist movie star.
Ex-movie star, martial artist. Ash meets him when he comes up and beats the shit out of a Pokemon poacher. Like the guy Bryson literally pulls Kung Fu moves on the guy.
He's also pretty badass in Pokemon Generations, I think it was.
Yeah! Generations use that version of Bryson who is not afraid to throw hands.
He's basically...
Not only does he have a Pokemon battle, he will fucking fight you himself.
Forget your Pokemon. What's your defense stat?
Exactly. It's brilliant. And it was Ash was trying to stop this poacher. This poacher had a Jellicent and Ash was using his Krokorok. Bryson shows up and his Beartic absolutely crushes the Jellicent. Because Ash was struggling because obviously it was a water type he was facing. Bryson shows up like, bitch, watch this, and his Beartic flattens that Jellicent.
There we go. Now I'm pulling out Son Goku.
And now you bring out the monkey.
I just realized, with his evolved form, Son Goku has the perfect haircut.
Because he's a Super Saiyan. Yeah, Bryson got named mine in my original team challenge run.
Right! I forgot about this detail! So, whenever you're facing a gym leader and you've got them down to their last Pokemon, the music changes.
It's such a good thing. And again, it was dumped after this fucking generation because they learned nothing. They learned nothing from this generation. They dumped everything in favor of Gen 6's bullshit. Why is he going for Water Gun? Why did he not go for Workup? Why is he not going for Workup?
Good question.
What is going on?
I guess because it's the first gym?
No, because he always goes to Workup against mine.
Maybe you just had shit luck?
Maybe.
There's the potion.
Potion. What I like about the anime is that they
I
had...
just realized, I just imagined because Son Goku is a grass type, he doesn't actually have Rui Jingubang, he just has some random stick that he painted red and gold.
Yeah.
Alright, and Son Goku is level 11.
One thing that I like about the anime, third time around I'm trying this, is that Ash got the first 7 gym badges from this game, but then his 8th gym badge was from Roxy.
Huh.
Ash never actually faced Drayden because the anime tried to build him up as this super strong Dragon Master that Iris had to defeat.
Oh yeah.
So Drayden was Iris's goal. Therefore, to prevent this from sort of being an issue, they had Ash go to Burbank City for his ace gym.
Give me just a second. And boom! We get the trio badge.
Okay, I was wondering what was gonna change.
Alright. Gym badges are proof of a trainer's abilities. If you have one badge, Pokemon including the traded Pokemon up to level 20 will obey you without question. We also want you to have this.
I forgot Cognazo was in Final Fantasy 14 now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, as one of the raid bosses or something?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think they did that with all the elemental fiends from 4.
And now I've got the Final Fantasy 4 Hyodane song stuck in my head. I can't think about Fantasy 4 without thinking of that goddamn song.
It's a good song.
It is a good song, but it has now ruined the game for me.
Just don't look inside Rubicante's mantle.
Can I show you what's in my cloak?
Ooh, hello. Hey there, I'm Fennel. Professor Juniper asked me to give you something. Please, follow me. You're going to meet all the Pokemon in the Unova region, and am I right? Oh, the stairs are right here. My room is upstairs here. Come on, go upstairs. But we hardly know each other. We just met. So like I said, I'm Fennel, and as you can see, I'm a scientist. In fact, the subject I'm researching is trainers. Professor Juniper is my friend from college. She asked me to help you guys. So, I'll give you something to help you. This is a hidden machine for you. I forgot that this is where we get cut.
Yup, and now you want to talk to the girl next to the bed.
Right, there are some moves that a Pokemon can use even when it is not fighting. With this hidden machine, you can teach your Pokemon a move called Cut. It can cut down a small tree. And you can use a hidden machine as many times as you want, like a TM. Isn't that great? But it's difficult to make a Pokemon forget a hidden move once it learns it. And I'd like to ask you a favor too. There's a place called the Dream Yard on the outskirts of Stratton City. I'd like some of the Dream Mist that a Pokemon there called Munna gives off. Munna Munna, do 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 do.
I would recommend we talk to Amanita.
Uh-huh.
That's her name. Yeah, Amanita. And then we drop off 2 of the dogs.
Yeah. Before we do, give me
Because we're
a
gonna-
second.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're gonna want those spaces in the team so that when we catch Blitzel and Woobat, they're added to the team immediately.
Yep. Okay. Give me just a second.
Okay.
Back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, are we going for longer, or do you have work today? Do you have work today?
I have work today, so I'll just go for a little longer. Maybe, actually, no, maybe right now would be a good place to...
Yeah, let's talk to Amanita. Let's drop off the dogs and the rat.
I was thinking...
I know you, and I know you got...
I was thinking just save stating right now.
Oh, no, let's get this business done first, because it'll
Alright.
only take like a couple seconds.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Like, we're technically ending 5 minutes early.
Are you a trainer? Do you use the PC at the Pokemon Centers? I'm Amanita. I maintain the box system. Do you know about the battle box? Oh, I forgot they had it here!
Yeah!
The battle box where you, like, preset some Pokemon teams.
Yeah, this is when they started doing that.
I forgot about that!
Again, Gen 5 introduced so much cool shit. And so much of it was ignored going forward.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, heal, and yeah,
heal.
drop off the puppies.
Yeah, drop off the puppies and the rats, because I know you, and I know you're gonna want to catch Mana. And Son Goku can learn Cut, so it's not like we need Timon for Cut.
Yeah, true. Alright, dropping off the puppies.
In fact, I see you probably giving Chohakai strength.
He's definitely the type of Pokemon. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Plus, I think you would want to save space on Sazatoad's moveset for Surf and Waterfall.
Yep.
Oh wait, you got 3 puppies, that's right, so we can drop all 3 of them off and be fine.
Yep.
It's
And-
just, I don't think, yeah, none of them have pickups, so none of them were gonna be giving us items anyways.
Yep. Okay,
Yep.
Alright, so, getting the summaries again. Quiet nature.
Quiet nature and highly persistent. Highly persistent.
I forget, what
let
did the traits do again?
Oh, let me check. Let me check characteristics so I can tell ya. Oh, I forgot to add Pokemon to the end of that. There we go. But they're an indicator of what your highest individual value is. So highly persistent means that his highest his highest IV is physical defense. So his physical defense is what grows the best.
Okay, so he's gonna be a tanky boy.
Yep, and Goku.
Strong-willed.
And his nature?
It was a rash nature.
So strong-willed is special defense.
Which is his weakest stat because of his nature.
So it basically just potentially evens out.
I guess.
I have to say potentially because strong-willed can give you an individual value of 0.
Fun. Alright,
Yeah.
Alright.
So that's good for today.
No.
We didn't get any of our party members, but we're still like about half an hour from being able to get any of them. 'Cause first we have another battle with Karen.
Oh, fun. Yeah, before that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and save that for next time. So, let's see.
So, I should bring up for those watching, the reason why we talk to Amanita now is because you have to do that if you want that registered as Amanita's PC. Talk to her any later, it will not register.
That is kind of specific. Is that like an oversight or something?
It has to be. Also, we're gonna raid John.
Probably. I believe TRG Coliseum is still going on.
It's gonna be going on for a while yet.
Yep. Alright.
They should be doing the crowd control Super Mario Sunshine Race now.
Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. And you know that if Chugga were there, he would be taking part.
He would have. Yep. Alright, let's see.
Oh yeah, Alex King wants the server link.
Oh, yeah. Give me a second. Server link. Let's go ahead and there it is, invite people. Boop. Alright, he is invited.
Alrighty, and now we raid the TRG Carlo.
Alright, and we are gonna raid with...
Excuse me.
That?
This is sleeping in that weird way again.
Gonna use both the star and the pizza emote.
Lance is sleeping on his head again.
I've heard of standing on your head, but sleeping on your head?
I sent you the pic before where he'll lay in his box in such a way that he's like laying on his head and neck. It's like I always move him when he does that because that can't be healthy.
Alright. We are gonna raid with bacon! That cooks itself!
Fucking course we are. Okay. I'm suddenly Scottish.
You're certainly Scottish! Say you rubbing off on you.
I mean, the thing is I do have Scottish blood.
I think I do too. Heck, my middle name's a Scottish city.
I didn't know that.
Ayr. A-Y-R.
And I knew that that's what your middle name was. I never knew that it was named that it was a name of a Scottish city.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and raid.